know what I'm hoping to find?
More HGH in a hypodermic needle?
Reason to kick your ass, shit. Maybe you just gave it to me.
Hi, I'm Sharronda Williams. I'm here to tell you about Season 3 of the Prime Video series Reacher and help you meet the characters. New episodes of Season 3 of Reacher are now streaming on Prime Video. In Season 3, Reacher is on an undercover mission to track down a missing informant for the DEA. He must infiltrate a rug company called Bazaar, run by Zachary Beck, a man with dangerous connections, in hopes of saving the missing informant and himself in the process. As he delves deeper into the world of Bazaar, Reacher realizes that a foe from his past may be the real person in charge, leaving him to settle an old score. Jack Reacher?
Just Reacher.
Excuse me, Reacher. Reacher is a highly trained military police officer who is the leader of the 110th, an elite group of Army Special Investigators. Reacher doesn't take crap from anyone and will always protect those who can't fight for themselves.
I said, well, you get to play with your toys in your mansion. My family gets to live in a double wide down by Carson Creek. Now, how's that fair, huh?
It's not. Just like it's not fair that you're ugly. Sometimes we gotta play the hand we're dealt.
And who the hell are you?
I'm Richard's friend. So if you're smart, you'll get out of here before I hurt you.
Reacher has been trying to stay out of trouble as he continues to live life on the go, but never without his favorite toothbrush. This season, Reacher has an old score to settle that will take him undercover as we learn that some secrets don't stay buried underwater. Reacher will have his work cut out for him as he goes toe-to-toe with enemies so dangerous they even make someone as big as him look like the underdog. Neagley served with Reacher in the 110 Special Investigators Unit. It would be a safe bet to say Neagley is Reacher's best friend and closest confidant. Neagley can dig up information on almost anyone and anything, making her a valuable asset to Reacher, which has also led to her success as a private detective. Neagley can hold her own and will always have Reacher's back. This time around, Reacher is keeping his distance from Neagley to make sure she stays out of harm's way, which is a nuisance to Neagley. Susan Duffy is a no-nonsense DEA agent from Boston who is working on a case that causes her to cross paths with Reacher. Duffy is as sharp as a tack and has a hell of a sarcastic sense of humor. Duffy isn't scared of anyone, including the big guy.
Hey, you might be bigger than me, but you are not more important than me, not on my case. I was fighting right alongside you in that warehouse, and I got a kid's life on a hook because I put her there. So open your goddamn mouth and tell me what you've been keeping to yourself, because I have a right to know exactly who we're dealing with.
She loves Boston and is a die-hard Patriots fan.
We checked you out. More awards than Tom Brady.
That traitor.
She still hasn't moved past that, I see. Now Duffy must work with Reacher to find her missing informant. When her emotions are high after she feels responsible for the informant's disappearance, even someone as smart as Duffy might make some big mistakes. Zachary Beck is the owner of a rug business called Bazaar, which has made him millions and established him as a successful businessman. He is a widower and a father to his son Richard, who has been put in harm's way due to the dangerous man Zachary works for. There have been whispers around town that Zachary has actually made his millions from illegal activities hidden by his business, which causes him to end up on Reacher's radar. Will Zachary be exposed? Or are there people involved that even someone as formidable as Zachary is afraid of? Quinn was a lieutenant colonel in the Army and is on Reacher's bad side. He was investigated by Reacher years ago when he sold military secrets to hostile enemies abroad. Since then, Quinn has become a ghost, assuming a new identity. Quinn is a very dangerous man whose reputation precedes him across the world. Reacher has an old score to settle with Quinn and would do whatever it takes to bring him to justice. Richard Beck is a 20-year-old kid who has had it rough with the loss of his mother and being kidnapped and tortured at a young age. Richard stays to himself as his traumatic past, and his father's shady business has made him a social pariah. Richard passes his time studying in college and also paints in his spare time. When another attempt is made on his life, he will find a new protector and may even discover a dark secret his father is keeping from him. Villanueva is a DEA agent working on a missing informant case with Duffy. Villanueva is on his last mission with Duffy as he is seeking retirement and wants life to be a bit more peaceful. Villanueva is always there when you need him and is willing to go the distance in order to help his colleagues. As things get a bit dangerous and rocky, Villanueva may have to consider if he needs to walk away before things get too deep. If you thought Reacher was big, then you haven't met Paulie. Paulie is one of Zachary Beck's bodyguards and can pack a hell of a punch. Paulie is big. I mean really, really big. A head taller and 75 pounds heavier than Reacher to be exact. Paulie was former military man, but due to his dark past and blatant disregard for authority, he was forced out and now works security for Zachary Beck. Let's just say things get a little rocky between Reacher and Paulie, leading us to a showdown between the two you won't dare forget. Elliot is a clean-cut rookie DEA agent who is sometimes a thorn in Duffy's side. Elliot is a new agent who is eager to help but sometimes gets in his own way. Elliot has a lot to prove to his boss Duffy and will do whatever it takes to right his wrongs, even if he gets overwhelmed trying. And that concludes this Reacher edition of Prime Video Meet the Characters. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to watch new episodes of Reacher Season 3, premiering February 20th with 3 episodes and new episodes airing weekly only on Prime Video.